So I get asked a lot what's the best things that I've found, and what my favourite things, what kinds of things that I find actually in general. So here's going to be a top 5 of things that I've found personally, and I've rated them from 1 to 5. Coins. So these coins are not worth anything. Well, they're obviously worth the amount that they're worth, but here's a bunch of coins. Mainly 1s, 2s, 5s and 10s. Now, I don't like these because they're worth anything to me, because obviously, you know, it's probably only about £1 worth of stuff, really. But I quite like the idea that they were thrown in there, or lost in there. They may have been from a cash box, but other than that, they were thrown in there by somebody for a reason. I quite like that I found them. I'm not going to spend them, they're just sat in a drawer, but I quite like finding money, it's quite fun. So number 4, I think I could have joint number 4 actually. So I found my first mobile phone the other day. Now, this mobile phone is like a Nokia 3 or something, I don't know. But again, it's not about the value of it, it's about how it got there, the story of how it got there, and potentially this could have been like a drug dealer's phone or something. It's been thrown in there before he got caught or something. I quite like the stories that you can sort of imagine, especially where I found it. It was a dodgy area with a lot of drugs, a lot of drug use. So yeah, so the mobile phone was good, but then joint 4th is the police baton. Now, I did break this because I was trying to release a magnet that was stuck with it, so it doesn't extend all the way out. But this was found in the canal, again in a dodgy area. This thing's not working now. There you go. It was in a dodgy area, and it you know, it raises questions, and those, you know, the answers to those questions could be quite cool. So the mobile phone and the baton are number 4. Number 3. So number 3, I don't have evidence of in front of me, but if you check out my videos, you'll see that we find a lot of cash boxes and safes. Some of the safes are massive and weigh a ton. I've not found one yet that's been sealed up or had anything worth anything in it, but still, it's this is the thing that people don't get. It's not about the value money-wise of those things. It's about the excitement and the potential backstory of it. So the safes and cash boxes have always been a thing that have intrigued me. On top of that, we found things like CCTV boxes, recorders and cameras, and it's about why they were in there and what the story was behind it. Anyway, so I keep going on about the story behind everything, but that's it basically. The story behind everything makes it worth doing. Number 2. Okay, so number 2, I've got a few things here that, well, it's one category, but a number of items. So I found quite a few. So knives, basically. So this one is just like a standard kitchen knife, but again, there could be a potential story behind why this has been put in the canal. I also have, again, this is a recent find, but this is like a Swiss Army knife that's heavily corroded. I can't really identify it. I'm not an expert on knives, but there could be a cool story behind this. I don't know how old it is, where it's from, how it got in there, how long it's been in there. It's pretty bad, but it's something that I'm going to be collecting. It's still a keeper as far as finds go. And then have this machete. Now it did have a handle, but I took the handle off so we could clean the blade up because obviously it was corroded. But I can't find the handle now. And it's a Gerber, I think that's the brand, which is like a Bear Grylls brand. But this was found in the canal also, and again, what is this doing in the canal? There could be a grim story behind it. But anyway, that is one of my favourite finds. And also on the subject of knives, I found this one. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that too well, but basically it didn't look anything like that when I found it. But I cleaned it up, polished it, oiled it and everything, and it's come up beautifully. Apart from the tip is damaged, other than that it's like perfect. Anyway, so that was found again probably in Sheffield Canal, I think. So that's it for number 2. Now, number 1, don't have it anymore, but number 1 is the shotgun that I found. Now it was the sawn off parts of a shotgun, but what was exciting about it was that it wasn't just the barrel of a shotgun, which is what a lot of people find. It was inside a carrier bag. And there was the stock there as well, which is obviously made of wood, so a lot of people do find shotgun barrels, but because this was inside a bag, I had both sawn off parts, and I was so excited about that. That was like within the first week of taking up magnet fishing, and that's really what kept me going, wanting to do it. But just the excitement of pulling out a carrier bag, and then when I split the bag open, the barrel came out, and that was exciting enough, but then the stock was in there as well, and that was really good. Anyway, you'll be able to find that in one of my really old videos from a few months ago. Yeah, I had to hand it into the police because I was worried that I might get in trouble for having it, and then when I handed it into the police weren't very helpful, or nice, actually. I wish I'd not bothered. It couldn't have been used as a weapon, so I could have kept it, but I guess I did the right thing by handing it in. But you'll see in my older video that how gutted I was after I'd handed it in. Anyway, so yeah, the shotgun was number 1 by far. So that's it for the top 5. Other things that I have found, I always find it cool when I find keys. I found a few, not too many, but I found a few keys. Now I wonder what they were for and why they ended up in the canal. Again, the story behind it potentially is more exciting than this actual object. I did find this gun. Well, I think my dad found this actually, but at the time we thought it was real. It was covered in a lot more mud. We thought it was real, and we were really excited. We were jumping for joy. And other things, I mean, I find all sorts really, but I don't very often keep stuff. But I found this giant socket. This thing weighs a ton. But yeah, again, it's just one of the things that I kept for no particular reason, just 'cause I thought it was a bizarre find, and I guess that's why I do it. Yeah, so that was the top 5 and other things that I've found. Now, as far as the future goes, the ultimate finds for me at the moment, guns were the ultimate find, and I guess I still would like to find a complete gun, but also grenades and things like that. I would like to find a bomber. It sounds ridiculous, but I would really like to find something like that, and that's what I'm hoping for. I am being a bit more selective about where I go magnet fishing now to hopefully find things like that, and hopefully in the future I'll find something and then I'll obviously be sharing it with everybody. Yeah, that's it really. Thanks everybody for subscribing and tuning in. It's been a good few months. Things are picking up at a steady pace, and I'm actually enjoying going out and filming, so I'd really like to thank you for that. Thank you.